Hi everyone, I'm here with my new toy, my Cricut Imagine, and when I first got this and I watched the HSN premiere, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I could go in and change colors on stuff if I don't like it and do all this fancy stuff with it. Well, let me tell you something. Going in and changing the colors, I think they made more of it than what it really should be. And I'm running into some problems, and I wanted to just share these with you. Right now, I have the Nursery Tales cartridge in, and as you can see, I have my images up here on the screen. Here's my peas. I'm going to select, and I have them up here on the bar, because this is what I printed out to show you. But if you go into the peas, and we want to edit this right here on the screen, it's going to come up with its layers. Okay, so we have this layer and we have this, and those are the only two layers you have available. Say, for example, I don't like this blue, and I want to go change it to a pattern. Let's see which one I had picked. I had picked this one here. Now, I want you to watch what happens when I select this. It totally flood fills the image. Okay? Now, say here we have the peas. We have the background, we have the word peas, and we also have our picture of the peas. Well, if I don't like that one, say I want to put, I'm assuming this is going to change my yellow to whatever I select. Okay, so that's what you would think would happen. So when you select, I'm going to select this one here with the little mushrooms. Watch what happens. The peas are gone, and so is the word peas. And here is the original one printed out. Don't worry about that top corner. I had something on my mat already that I forgot was there. But that's the original one. Okay? And after I went and filled it, this is what I got. And this is not what I wanted. So I'm frankly very disappointed in these layers. And it's not just this one. It's most of the images out here. The way it flood fills, you know, I would think that it would put the image or the whatever you're trying to fill, like your pattern, would go all the way to the back and leave the words and the image that's there. Just like you do in Photoshop, you know, you have where you can adjust where your layers are within your image before you flatten it. One of the other ones I did, I want to show you this other one with the words, because this is another thing that I thought this is useless because I can't change any of these. We're going to go into this one with the sweet pea. Okay. And once it comes up here, you'll see you have your layers. You have the green. We have the one with the little picture or the flowers around the edge, the bunny, and we have the word and the butterflies. Okay. I'm going to select this one here, and I'm going to fill this one also with, and I'm going to use a dark image because this is going to show up even better with a darker image. Okay, I'm going to select this one here. Okay, and it fills the whole thing, and all your flowers around the edge are gone. One of the other things I want you to see is if you can look here, this sweet pea, if you look in the manual, and this one's a hard one to even explain because it has a white background to begin with. But if you look at one of the ones that say on the Imagine More, where you have your tag and it has a blue background, it has some words over it. If you separate out those layers, you're going to see that the words are going to have, see how this isn't gray from behind it? It shows up as white. When it goes on your image, it's going to leave the white rim. And what I'm talking about is, here's the original one that I printed out, okay, untouched. Okay, here is the one that I changed the color. Now, see around the sweet pea? I know this doesn't focus real well. Around the sweet pea, all inside that, you would think that the background image would be behind that, and even around the bunny, like right in here. Let me put this up here. See if I can set that up. Okay, around here by his ear, and here, and then through around this, it doesn't show the background through. There's some white in there, and a lot of the cartridges, you can't, you can't change the background because, you know, here, this might be a good one to show you on if it has it. The words. Okay, see in the Sweet Dreams here? You notice the blue is still in there on that item. And if you change your blue background over here, oh, actually, you can't really change the blue background on this one. But if, say, you were to change this, say we're going to change that to this here. Of course, it's going to fill the whole thing in. That's not a good one to use. Shoot, now I got everything going. Let me get back in here. Change that to a dark color. Over here, you can't really see it. It's not that big, but you can see where the white is showing through on that. And it's very frustrating. I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't believe that it went through quality assurance and people checked these cartridges and everything, and they turned out like that. I'm going to go ahead and put into the cartridge in, and I'll show you on a different cartridge. Okay, I'm back. I got the Imagine More cartridge in, and I'm selecting this one here with the word, it has the word Journey up here at the top. If you go in, we're going to edit. And I thought we could do this kind of stuff and it would work out really fine. I'm going to select the Journey. This is a good one. It's nice and big. You'll be able to see it. I don't like this background here. I want to change that. Say I want to change it to this right here. This pattern. If I select that, look what happens to the word. It's gone. Completely gone. So now all I have is a splotch up there on the top of my my image, and I don't want that. I'd like to have that to say Journey in there again. One of the other things, let me pull up another one here that I was playing with earlier. Let me see. Okay, let's just pick this adventure. We'll edit this. Okay, now, you notice in here, there's green, this green here, okay? And it's, if you look at the words, can you see in here, there's green in between all the letters. So if I go in here and I say, oh, I don't like that, let's change that to a nice pink color. Okay? You're still going to have the green in between all the letters. And it's not, I mean, I don't know who edited these cartridges, but, you know, and then if I go in here and say, oh, shoot, let me go change that, and I select this, it's going to totally cover in everything. All my detail lines are gone. I have nothing left there as far as the detail goes with these cartridges or with the letters. So as far as changing any of these, you know, it's great, but again, I don't know why. I don't know why they're like this. I really don't. Because see now, just because around that with the armadillo, it's in that orange or that mustard color, and if I try to change this layer to something else, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb, like somebody forgot to take the background image out of the words, and there is really nothing you can do about that. One of the other things I found, let's see if this has one on it. This doesn't. One of the other things, it might be on the other cartridge that I was looking for. Images, icons. Okay, I'm back with the Best Friends cartridge here. And this is under the icons. You see this purse here. If you go in to edit this purse, now I want you to notice there's these stitch lines on here, and there's this little heart stitching detail. And let's go in and edit. If you want to change this to a different pattern, say we want to use this plaid. Watch what happens to our detail. It's completely gone. So basically, I might as well just cut this out on my Cricut and find some kind of paper to cut it out on, because basically that's all it gives me. And, you know, I lose all the detail on here that was there. And here's another one. If we want to go in and edit this purse. I understand there's no layers on here, but still, you would think it would say, okay, you want to just do the solid image, which is fine. If I select this, the whole thing turns to that. And basically, this cartridge is by, I think, Cosmo Cricut is who was on the booklet. Yes, Cosmo Cricut. I might as well just go find one of their paper pads with these paper patterns in it and, you know, just cut it out from that, because basically that's all I got. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope Provo Craft fixes this, and I hope this is not something that's just stuck on these cartridges and, you know, they can fix their firmware or something, because, you know, I didn't pay $500 for something that's going to use ink to print out what I can go get pattern paper for and print on my expression and cut on my expression. So stay tuned, because I have another issue with some of the cutting abilities and the calibration of this blade. So I'll do that in a separate video.